Alright, welcome to day one of this challenge. We're going to create CSS designs for 30 days, every single day. So today we're going to start with a bracket logo. So this is what the logo looks like. So we're going to use pure CSS to do that. So let's get started. Okay, I have an empty project here. So it's brackets, and I'm going to create a CSS style sheet. So to make our styling process very quicker, we can use SAS, SCSS. So I'm using a plugin called Live SAS Compiler. Yeah, this one. That's the plugin I'm using for compiling SAS. So once you start writing your SAS in here, for example, put in some CSS markup in here. Margin of 0, padding of 0, and then I'll just click here, watch SAS. It's going to generate the copy of this style.scss, which is this one. Okay, if you save, all the files are now here in the style.css. We can import the style.css in here. So it's link style.css. Yep. Okay, in here I'm going to create a bracket div. I'm going to copy this name. Let's go to style.css, SCSS. So for the body, I'm going to give a height of 100 VH, a background color of black. I think I'll make it a bit lighter, something like this. Okay, display of flex, justify content, center, and align items of center. Okay, now let's see our page. Refresh. We didn't save the markup in here. Okay, make sure you save, and you save as well here in SAS. Okay, now it's the styles are applied now. Now let's start doing the logo. So it's brackets. Oops. Brackets. Like so. We're going to give it a width of 200 pixels. And a height of 175 pixels. Background color white. Border radius 32 pixels, I think. 32 pixels. Let's see. Okay, so make sure you save. Still not showing up. Hold on, let's see why. Width, height, background color. Yep, now it's showing up. Okay, I'm going to give this a position of relative. And a box shadow. 0 for the x-axis, 0 for the y-axis, 0 blur, and 200 pixels spread. 200 pixels spread, and the color of #28A9E1. So this blue color. So save. taking time to, I don't know why it's taking this long to update the styles. But okay, let's do something else. I'll add in a secondary shadow, 0 on the x-axis, 200 pixels on the y-axis, 0 blur and 200 pixels spread. Not 20, it's 28. And the color, like so. Now save. Oh, this box shadow and the position of relative is supposed to be in the brackets, not inside the body. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. It's so confusing. Alright, so in here I'm going to do a before pseudo element. So we can do nesting using SAS, but if you're not using SAS, you can do this dot brackets, and then you do this before, and then you do this instead of nesting. But for this I'm using SAS, so I'll just nest it. So content, empty string, position of absolute, width of 45%, height of 43%, left 50%, top 50%. Okay, let's give it a temporary background color. There it is. So we want to center this on this element here. We want to send it to center. So go to the before, go to transform, and translate. Translate minus 50%, and then minus 50% for the y-axis. So now it's centered correctly. Okay, I'm going to copy this transformation. So for the background color, I'm going to remove this background color. Instead, I'll just do it as a border. So it's going to be around, let's give it 20 pixels, solid and hash. Let's try 33. Let's see what we have. Okay, yeah, I think the color is too dark. The one for the brackets logo is quite light, so we can, let's see if we can make this a little bit lighter. Okay, I don't think this is the correct one, but I'll just leave this for now. Let's do something else. So now we need to do the after pseudo element as well. After content empty, content empty string, position of absolute, left 50%, top of 0. So we want this after to cover the whole height. So height 100%, and the width of 22 pixels. Let's give it a temporary background color for now. Let's give it green. Okay, let's see. It's double E, not triple E. So this is the one we have, but we need to center this in the middle, right in the middle. It's not really centered yet. So transform and translate. So for this one, we only need to translate the x-axis. So -50 on the x-axis. So -50 to make sure it's going to be centered. Now it's centered. Okay, so now we need to give this a background color of white. Oops, what's going on? Okay, now it's white. So now let's change the color of this bracket here. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's try this hash. Yeah, I think this one works fine. Alright, yeah, I think that's it for this tutorial today, and I'll see you on day 2.